Hello, this video is on the topic of the circle. Okay, I'm just going to start the video. As we know, in the circle, there's a center and there's a radius. For example, this center is denotes with h comma k and radius we denote by r. Then the equation of the circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equals to r square. In this way we find the equations of circle. We have different forms of equations of circle. One by one I explain to you, and one by one I just give you the formulas. For example, now there's a question: find the equation of circle whose center is 1 comma minus 1 and whose radius is 4. Okay, now it's so simple. I think you can do it. This is x, this is y, x is h and y is k. So we have x minus 1 whole square plus y plus 1 whole square is equals to 4 square. I think you can solve it now. X square plus 1 minus 2x plus y square plus 1 plus 2y is equals to 16. Okay, so we have x square plus y square minus 2x plus 2y. We have plus 2 and that goes here. That means we have 14. That means minus 14 is equals to 0. In this way we got the equation of the circle. So just note it down, then I will take the another question. Now there's another type of question in which we can say that center of circle is origin. Sometimes it is written as origin. Then what is origin? That means h comma k, it means 0 comma 0. Okay, now that is the value of x is 0 and the value of y is 0. And it is also given that if area of circle is 154 centimeter square, and find the equation of circle. Now we have the center and we have to find the radius in order to find the equation of the circle. So we know area of circle is pi r square, that is 154. That means r square is equals to 154 over 22 into 7. Just cut it down. 11 ones are 11, 11 fours are 54, 11 twos are 22 and 7. So we have radius as a 7. Okay. Now I think you can find easily the equation of the circle. So what is the equation of the circle? X minus h whole square. We have equation of circle x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. That means we have x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is equals to 7 square. Clear? So we have x square plus y square is equal to 49. Okay? In this way we can find the equation of circle. Now I am giving the next concept, next way in which we have to find the equation of circle. Sometimes it is given that this is the circle and not the center is given. It is given the two end points. For example, this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. These are the two end points of the diameter. In this case, we have to find the equation of circle. So, for equation of circle, for the case of diameter, for the case of end points of diameters, end point of diameter. Clear? So, our equation is x minus x1, x minus x2 plus y minus y1 y minus y2 is equals to 0. So I think you can easily find out. For example, we have 3 comma 4 here and 1 comma minus 1 here. So equation of circle is x minus 3 and here x minus 1. Okay. Then y minus 4, then y plus 1 is equals to 0. So when you solve it, you got the equation of the circle. Just note down the formula, then I will take another case. Now I am going to take one more question. Find the equation of circle which touches the both axes. Which touches the both axes and have radius is equals to r. So in this case, it is given that there is a circle which touches the axis. Which touches the axis. Okay. So radius is r. It means from here and to here and from this to this distance is r. So in this way, what is that point? The value of this point. This is r into r dot r. That means from here we have, for those circles, we have center is equal to r comma r and radius is also equal to r. Clear? And our equation of circle becomes x minus r whole square plus y minus r whole square is equal to r square. Okay? So for example, we have radius is equal to here 2. Then the equation of circle is x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to 2 square. So we have x square minus 4x plus 4 plus y square minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 4. So we left over with x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. In this way we got the equation. Just note it down, then I will take another question. Now see, this type of question is also in your textbook. Find the equation of the circle which intercepts A on x-axis and B on y-axis. What is the intercept? This portion which is cut by the circle on our axis. So this portion is cut on the y-axis and this portion is cut on the x-axis. So it is given A on the x-axis. That means the length of this portion is A and length of this portion is B. So in this case, how we find the equation of circle? So just remember, when it cuts intercept on the axis, our center is A by 2, comma B by 2. And our radius is what? The distance of that center from the origin. So if we write the distance formula, if we use our distance formula, what does it become? 0 minus b by 2 ka whole square. So at last we have what is the radius. Simply just learn a by 2 whole square plus b by 2 whole square. Clear? So now I am explaining a question which is based on this concept. So for example, we have intercepts here. I will take 6 and 8. Clear? So our center becomes what? This is 3 and this is 4. And our radius becomes 3 3s are 9 plus 4 4s are 16, and ultimately we get 25 and then 5. Okay. Now write the equation of the circle having center this and radius 5. I think you can easily solve now. Equation of circle is x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square is equals to 5 square. Clear? So we have x square minus 6x plus 9 plus y square minus 8y plus 16 is equal to 25. So we have x square plus y square minus 6x minus 8y and 16, 9, 25, 25, 25 get cancelled. So we have 0. So in this way Just remember, when we have cuts intercepts, so we just half of the intercepts is the center, and square and take the square and then add a square root of these points is the radius. So just move on to the next question. The equations which you studied yet are simplest form of equation of circle. Now this is the another form of equation of circle. It is given here and you have to find the center and radius of the circle. So general form of equations of circle is now I am going to explain you. This is in the format x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. In this case, our center is minus g comma minus f and our radius is under root g square f square minus c. This is the general format of the circle. So here we have the equation of circle and we have to find the center and radius of the circle. I am now comparing this equation of circle with our this format. So we have x variable here, so we have minus 2x here. So we just compare, so we have 2gx is equal to minus 2x. Okay, I am doing in a very simple way. Gx get cancelled, we have minus 2 over 2, that means value of g is minus 1. Similarly, minus 4y plus 2fy. 2fy is equal to minus 4y. Y get cancelled, value of f is minus 2. But in our center, it is given minus g minus f. So our center is 1 comma 2. And radius is, when we compare c is 1. So we have 1 plus 4 minus 1. That means radius is under root 4. That is our radius is 2. In this way we find the center and radius of the circle. Now I am going to take another question, that is find equation of circle passes through point 1 comma 2 and concentric with another circle that is x square plus y square minus 2x minus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we have to find the equation of circle. That means which is, for example, there is a circle which has center this, okay, and this equation is the equation of this circle, and there is a point from which a circle also goes but has the same center, but it passes through the point 1 comma 2. So we have to find the equation of this circle. How we do that? In this type of question, we just see that the center of both the circles are same. So the center which has this circle has the same center of the bigger circle. So we have to find the center of this circle. So center of this circle, x square plus y square minus 2x minus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0. Now compare with the standard equation. We have 2gx is equal to minus 2x. Similarly, 2fy is equal to minus 4y. Okay, here, clear? Now we have g is equals to, it gets cut down, minus 2 over 2, that means g is equal to minus 1, and from here we have f is equal to minus 2. So the center is minus g minus f. So our center becomes 1 comma 2. Okay, now find also, but we don't take the radius here, because Now the radius is the distance between these 2 points. The point that lies in the outer circle and the center. We don't take the radius value from this circle. Clear? So how we found the distance between center and this point? With the help of distance formula. Okay? So I just apply the distance formula. What is the distance formula? Under root x1 square, x1 minus x2 square. I think you know. So our radius is under root x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So distance between them is, I think we just take the point, not 1, 2, it doesn't passes through 1, 2, it passes from, for example, 3 and 4. So distance between them is 3 minus 1 whole square plus 4 minus 2 whole square. See, we have 4 plus 2 2s are 4, that means under root 8. Clear? Now the equation of circle is x minus h whole square y minus k whole square r square. So we have x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square and under root 8 whole square. After solving this, we get the answer. So in this way, when there is a circle concentric with other circles, so then we find the center of the first circle, and when it passes through the other point, so we find the distance between them, and in this way we got the radius of the bigger circle and then apply the equation of circle again. Okay, just write it down. Now there's a question I want to explain you, that we have to check the conditions whether the points given lie in the circle or outside the circle. For example, this is the equation of circle and we have to check points P is equal to 2, minus 3 and Q is equal to 1, 2, where these points lie in the circle, whether they are inside the circle or outside the circle. Just put these values here. So we have 2 2s are 4 plus 9 minus 2 2s are 4 minus 12 minus 5 is equal to 0. So ultimately we see that its value is negative. So when the value is negative, then the point lies inside the circle. Okay, so when it is less than 0, then point lies inside the circle. Now we have to check for the next one, 1 and 2. So when we put 1 and 2, we have 1 plus 4 minus 2 plus 8 minus 5. So we have, this is 5, 5 get cancelled, so we have plus 6. So this point, as s is greater than 0, so this point lies outside the circle. If for example, when we put the values here and we get s is equal to 0, then the point lies on the circle. Then the point lies on the circle. Okay, just note it down, then I am moving to the other concept. We have a question now. Find the equation of circle having center 4, 3 and touches the other circle. That means the concept goes on this, that there is a circle having center 4, 3 and it touches another circle having equation x square plus y square is equal to 1. And we have to find the equation of the circle having center 4, 3. How we do that? We just firstly find the center and radius of the circle which is given to you. Okay, x square plus y square is equal to 0. So for that, center is 0, 0 and radius is, so it is 1. Radius is 1. Clear? for this equation x square plus y square is equal to 1. We have center is 0, 0 and radius is 1. So now we have two circles here with center 4, 3 and with center 0, 0. But it is given that both touch each other. Both touch each other. That means they touch each other. So our center here becomes 0, 0. So this is the distance between the two circles. So we have to find the distance between the two circles, that is C1, C2 is equals to, for example, this is C1, this is C2. It is equal to R1 plus R2. That is radius of one circle and radius of another circle. Now find C1, C2. That is the distance between C1, center 1 to center 2 by the distance formula. So we have 4 minus 0 whole square plus 3 minus 0 whole square, and radius of one circle is 1 and other circle we don't know. Okay. Now we have to solve this. Just do in this way. That means this is 5. 5 is equal to 1 plus r. Clear? So, the value of r becomes 5 minus 1, that is 4, or it can be negative also. So we have r, value of r is equal to 5 plus 1, that is 6. We get two values. One at a time we can do the, okay. Now the center of the circle which we have to find, it is given 4, 3. And radius we got 4 and 6. So we got the two equations. So we have the equation of the circle x minus h over whole square, y minus k over whole square is equal to r square. That means we have x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equals to 4 square. This is the first equation of the circle, and you just solve it. And another equation of circle, x minus 4 whole square y minus 3 whole square is equal to 6 square. So what are the steps you follow in order to solve these types of question? First step is to find center and radius of the circle which is given, that is of C1. Okay. Now second, find the distance between two circles. Second step is what? Find the distance between centers. Clear? Now third equation, put C1, C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. In this way you find the radius of the unknown circle. And in the third step, using this equation, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square, you got the answer. Okay. So in this way you solve these types of questions. I am going to take another concept now. Now I am going to tell when two circles touch internally, externally, when they intersect with each other, when one circle is contained into another. For example, I am just taking the first case. When a circle two circles touch externally. That means two circles touch each other at one point. So I am going to explain this one. So when two circles touch externally each other at one point, there are two centers C1 and C2. So the distance between two centers, and this is the radius R1 and this is the radius R2. So for this case, when the circle touch externally, distance between C1 and C2 must be equal to R1 plus R2. That is distance. When we add the radius of the two circles and it is equal to the distance between their centers, then the circles touch externally. And in this case, when we draw the tangents, we got, just see, we got 3 tangents, 1, 2 and 3. So number of tangents in this case is 3. Clear? Now I am going to take another condition. Just note it. I am going to take another condition. When the circles touch internally. When the circles touch internally. So the figure is just like over in this way. There's a circle. There's one more circle. And they touch each other internally. So at the point of contact, we have only one tangent. Clear? So number of tangent is 1. So for example, the centers are here. So the condition is that when R1 minus R2 is equals to distance between centers, then the circle touches internally. What does it mean? Just don't forget distance. I write over here, distance between centers is equal to difference of radius 1 minus radius 2. Clear? So there are 2 cases when the circles touches externally and touches internally. So just see another case when the circle intersect with each other. Then what happens? When a circle intersect with each other, when 2 circles intersect with each other, that means there are 2 circles, they intersect with each other. So in that case, we have C1, C2. Firstly, I tell you how many tangents are there. If we draw the 2 tangents, then there are only 2 tangents, not the 3 one. So we have 2 tangents over here. In this case, when the circles touch, when the circles intersect with each other, and the distance between their centers must be, just see, this is the distance between their centers. So this is R1 and this is R2. That means C1, C2 must be less than R1 plus R2. Okay. So when we add the radius of the 2 circles, when their value is less than distance between centers. Remember, C1, C2 is less than R1 plus R2. Then they intersect with each other. Clear? Now, there's one more case when one circle is contained in another. When one circle is contained in another, so there is no tangent, and the case is what? C1, C2 is less than R1 minus R2. Okay. So I just to make a table over here. When they intersect, when they contained in each other, one circle is in another, that means C1, C2 is less than R1 plus R2, and here C1, C2 is less than R1 minus R2. When they touch externally, then C1, C2 is equal to R1 plus R2, and when they touch internally, then C1, C2 is equal to R1 minus R2. Okay. So we just learned this and this and this and this. So in this case, we have equal to sign over here when we add them, when we subtract them, and here we have less than over signs. In case of intersection, we have R1 plus R2, and when one circle is contained in another circle, then it is R1 minus R2. Now I am going to take one question regarding this concept and try to clear your concept. Now just watch the question on your screen, and we have to find these are the two equations of the two circles, and we have to find whether they touch internally, externally, or they are contained with each other or not. So we just find it by our formula. So in both cases, firstly we find the centers for both the circles and radius for both the circles. Center for the first circle, 2gx is equal to minus 6x, that is g is equal to minus 3, 2fy is equal to minus 2, that is f is equal to minus 1. That means our center is what? Minus g and minus f. So we have 3 and 1. 3 and 1. Now for C2 we have 2gx is equal to 2x, that means g is equal to 1, 2fy is equal to minus 8y, so f is equal to minus 4. So our center is minus 1 comma 4. Clear? Now radius of the first circle, under root g square, that is 9, plus 1 minus c, that is minus 1, that is under root 9, that is 3. Now in this case we have 1 square plus 4 square minus 13, that is 1 plus 16 minus 13, that means 4, that is 2. So now we find the center of the two circles and radius of the two circles. Just pictorially I can explain to you that it is like in this way, that is there are two circles having center C1 3, 1, having center C2 minus 1, 4, and radius of this circle is 3 and radius of this circle is 2. Now we have to check whether they touch internally, externally, whether they intersect at 2 points, how many tangents are there. We can easily tell each and everything. Just find over firstly C1 and C2. This is the distance between the two centers using distance formula. So we have 3 plus 1 whole square, 1 minus 4 whole square. So we have 16 minus 3 whole square, that means 16 plus 9, that is 5. Okay, it is 25, then 5. Now we see that if we add R1 plus R2, we have 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. That means we got C1 plus C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. That means which is 5 and this is also equal to 5. So they touch what? Externally. So they touch externally. Two circles touch externally, and there are number of tangents is equals to 3. So similarly you can find number of tangents in different cases. I will make another video which is totally on the concept of the tangents drawn to the circle, equation of tangents, and also that video I will cover the normal of the circle, normal drawn to the equation of the circle. So if you want to see that video, just go into the description box, you will got the next video. Until that, this video is just the concept of all the topics of the circle which you must know for your elementary knowledge. If you like and share, I will feel obliged. So please subscribe my channel. Thank you.